After you have completed high-level design, in the next step you need to cover low-level design. In this step, you can go into one feature and design it in depth. So you need to cover the small nitty-gritties regarding that component, and you need to check from the interviewer which particular component he would like you to design in detail. You should expect a lot of questions on this topic. So for example, the interviewer might ask you to design a particular component and he might have a lot of questions in store for you. Suppose you are asked to design a website like LinkedIn, and within that feature, after you have designed the website using a high level design, and then interviewer asks you to design one particular feature in that, and that is the feed. So when you log in into linkedin.com, there is a feed that is generated for you, right? Based on the people whom you are connected to. How would you build that feed? So ask the interviewer regarding the particular requirements. This you should have clarified already in the scope section. So the feed that you are going to build will be based on the features and questions that you asked in the scope session. So do not rub them off from the whiteboard when you are designing this piece. Next, for the build piece, you can ask questions like what kind of feed object you are going to build. So within the feed object, feed will have a list of feed objects in it. Each feed object will have a set of details in it. So what all details will go inside it? Maybe there is a thumbnail image, maybe there is a title, or there is a description. How much of description you are going to show on the web page? Maybe it's 140 characters, 200 characters. Ask the questions to the interviewer like that. One important topic here is exceptional scenarios. So for example, in the case of a feed, there can be a celebrity user who might be posting a lot of feeds in a day, right? Or a celebrity user who is like followed by millions of other users. So you need to figure out exceptional scenarios like that and expect some questions being asked on that. Finally, performance management. In this case, the feed can be pre-computed and stored in cache. So when you log in, there is a pre-computed feed that is already pulled from the cache for you, and it is very fast. Otherwise, if the feed contains multiple elements, it would be slow when every hit goes to the database and builds the feed for you at real time. Non-functional requirements. Handling non-functional requirements like availability and scalability are key for these type of interviews. So there is definitely a chance that you will get questions on this piece. Apart from this, there can be questions on security. I already covered one part of it when I mentioned regarding API security. You can expect other questions also on this topic. Finally, performance. You need to read about topics about how to enhance the performance of a system. One topic I already mentioned, caching. There are other topics also that you need to look into. Testing. When you design a system, there could be interviews regarding how you would test the stability of your system, or how would you try to break the system. What are the testing strategies you are going to use to make sure that your system is stable? Bottlenecks in your system. This is a very important topic. So the interviewer might ask you, find the bottlenecks in your system, or what is it that is not very good about your design, how you can improve the design of your system.